I love the intro to Hare-Way to the Stars. It really anthropomorphizes Bugs by giving him a problem with his digestion. I'll talk about that in a moment. This is the 1958 Warner Brothers cartoon directed by Chuck Jones. It was released as part of the Looney Tunes series, and this is a Bugs Bunny and Marvin the Martian cartoon. And when Bugs wakes up, he is complaining of an ailment because he mixed radish juice with carrot juice. That was a mouthful. The night before, and he wakes up feeling the digestive complaints of this. And I just love that because it really anthropomorphizes him. I mean, I guess rabbits could have digestive problems too, but they're unlikely to be mixing juices. And it was just a small thing that I found really interesting, and just a nice little detail that made it a little bit more developed than just if he'd got up, wandered into a rocket, and unscrewed the top, which is what happens next. And he ends up being hit by Sputnik and ends up on this space station. And I have to say, that animation sequence from when he goes from the top of the rocket to being on the space station, I thought was very well done. On the one hand, it's really detailed, but at the same time, the animation is quite simple. It's quite busy, but it's quite simple. And I don't know if that makes sense as I'm saying that out loud. But hopefully you'll know what I'm trying to get at. And when he is there, he meets Marvin the Martian, and Marvin is trying to blow up Earth for the very simple reason that Earth is blocking his view of Venus. I love that. I love that he's not blowing it up because he hates Earth, because he hates Earthlings, but because it's in his way of blocking Venus. I thought that was beautiful. Obviously, Bugs finds this out. Bugs freaks out. Bugs has to try and stop Marvin the Martian. Will he succeed? I enjoyed the narrative. I liked the fact that it started off with Bugs in his house, and then we got to follow his full journey to him getting to the space station and meeting Marvin the Martian. I'm not the biggest fan of Marvin the Martian as a character. I don't dislike him. I think the way he is animated is great. I think he looks visually brilliant. But I'm still kind of very hit or miss with him. I've never really found him to be a source of comedy yet. And I think he is the only Warner Brothers cartoon, or character rather, with whom I have not yet laughed. Not that he is dry and dull, but I feel like he's definitely there for Bugs to be the source of comedy bouncing off of him. But there are still a few more Marvin the Martian animations that I have to see. But this one's not bad at all. I enjoyed it. I thought the narrative flowed very well. I thought Bugs Bunny's actions were believable, his motivations were realistic. Marvin the Martian's motivation was realistic too, as absurd as it is. Well animated, well developed, the pacing was really good. I have no complaints. It may not be my favourite, but it's still one that's worth watching.